Tesla billionaire Elon Musk has finally exposed Joe Biden's corruption dealings. This news has made it harder for the richest and most powerful man in the world to get along with him. What happens when money and power are equal? What are Biden's specific cases of corruption? Will Musk sue the president in the end? And will the leader be found guilty? Join me in this video to find out how Elon Musk has finally shown how corrupt Joe Biden is. But before we start discussing this in detail, please subscribe to our channel and also press on the bell icon. Joe Biden is proud to say that he is a union guy and a car guy. He overlooks one of the cars that makes news on American roads and in the economy. The president held a summit at the White House, but he forgot to invite the one EV company that has done the most to improve the way eco-friendly cars are made. This is very ironic since the meeting was meant to get companies making electric vehicles to make more. And if that wasn't enough, the United States president praised companies like GM and Ford, leaving out the powerful Tesla. Well, I think Joe Biden was trying to make a point. As he repeated what he said at the summit on Twitter, he wrote, "I meant it when I said the future would be made right here in America." More electric cars are being made in the United States than ever by companies like GM and Ford. This glaring omission was noticed, especially by the CEO of Tesla. Elon Musk was taken aback by such a bold claim, so he replied in his usual irreverent way. He wrote back to the president, "It began with T and ends with A and has ESL in the middle." The person with the most money in the world still needed to be done with Mr. President. One statement wasn't enough for Mr. Joe, as Musk wrote in a tweet that Biden talks to the American people like they are stupid. Tesla was in the lead when it came to electric cars. On the other hand, the American president couldn't bring himself to say Tesla's name. Instead, he kept saying that GM Motors and Ford were doing well in the American car business. But is the president correct about it? Let's look at the numbers. In 2021, Tesla sold more than 9,360 electric vehicles all over the world. A number almost reaching 1 million is very impressive for the snubbed EV. Tesla's sales beat both companies. Even if they worked together, they couldn't beat Tesla by 1,000. Listen to this if you think it's a joke. GM Motors sold only 26 electric vehicles in the fourth quarter. That tiny amount compared to what Elon Musk's company had. On the other hand, President Joe Biden had a weak reason for not inviting Tesla's CEO to the White House. His simple reason is that Tesla is not part of a union. We all know that Elon Musk hates unions, and he wouldn't care if he had to miss a summit meeting if he had to join a union. Still, this was a very unfair thing for the president to do. It shows that he doesn't value the hard work that goes into making Tesla cars. Still, the president is not giving up on his plan to beat Musk at his unfair game. The government gave each company that makes electric vehicles a $7,500 tax break so that they would make more EVs and make less gasoline-powered cars. You would be wrong to think that Tesla was the first company to use the incentive. Once again, the innovative company that makes EVs was left out. Again, the only reason Musk was put on the back burner was because he didn't belong to a union. Tesla has been doing business without paying taxes for 2 years and counting. Unfortunately, the president has been spending valuable money on projects that Elon Musk thinks are stupid. The $7,500 tax break is part of the Build Back Better Act, which also sets aside $7.5 billion for infrastructure. Biden says that the money would be used to build EV charging stations on the U.S., or Elon Musk could say, "Do we need support for gas charging stations? A charging network doesn't need any help." Oil and gas got by without funds, so electric vehicles could do even better. Musk told the government they would do better as referees instead of playing in the game. You might wonder why Elon Musk doesn't like unions like the United Auto Workers so much. He knows that these union members are getting benefits, but that doesn't make them feel anything. In any case, the CEO of Tesla doesn't need money because he already has lots of it. Even so, that's not his main problem. Even worse, he doesn't let his workers join a union. You could be fired immediately if you work for Tesla and are in a union. Instead, the tech nerds think it's a waste of time and money to join a union. In a tweet in response to news that the Fed was investigating UAW officials for corruption, Musk said that they were fighting for their right to steal money from workers. Still, this isn't the first time Elon Musk has said something bad about unions. The CEO of Tesla and SpaceX thinks Biden's love of unions is because they helped him get elected. So the president owes it to them to thank them for all their support. Some Tesla workers think that what Musk says about not wanting to join a union has some political undertones. Since UAW's support is important for the upcoming elections, you shouldn't be surprised that Elon Musk is now a Republican instead of a Democrat. Not too long ago, Musk was proud to be a Democrat. He even voted for and supported President Barack Obama while he was in office. Elon Musk tweeted that he used to vote Democrat because they were mostly the kindness party, but now they are the party of hate and division, so he can't support them anymore and will vote Republican instead. So now watch how they'll try to hurt me with dirty tricks. Earlier that day, the CEO of Tesla wrote on Twitter that he thinks political attacks against him will get a lot worse over the next few months. The U.S. government has never regulated driver assistance systems like the ones that Tesla and GM are making, but President Joe Biden wants to change that. He appointed Missy Cummings, a Duke University engineering professor studying autonomous systems, to be a senior advisor for the safety and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Missy Cummings is passionate about calling for better safety measures to stop the deaths that make headlines because of the autopilot features in EVs, but she seems to go way too far. The government said that auto workers must report any accidents involving driver assistance systems. It was especially about Teslas when it started looking into cars that used the autopilot feature and demanded that they add rear mirrors for safety. They also suggested a new rule for automatic emergency features. As if that wasn't enough, the NHTSA started looking into 830,000 Tesla cars with the driver assistant features. They started investigating Tesla's autopilot software and are now looking into the company more. This happened when Tesla planned to make even better self-driving cars than the Model S and the Roadster. Joe Biden's government says that their investigation aims to figure out how the Tesla driver's assistance software finds possible incidents with stop-first vehicles respondents. They also say they wanted to know how Tesla Autopilot warns drivers when something like this happens. Over 750,000 vehicles were affected, including the Model S vehicles manufactured between 2014 and 2021. Ms. Cummings has been harsh on Elon Musk's fully driving feature, but she has been more forgiving of GM Motors and Ford. Cummings thinks LiDAR sensors are safer for the autopilot feature, just like most of the auto industry. The LiDAR is a more expensive version of an automated system that can see the world in 3D. On the other hand, Tesla uses neural networks that teach the car how to navigate the environment. It's more challenging to develop, yet experts will tell you that it is the best once it is taught how to navigate. Many things can be said about Cummings' clear dislike of Tesla's autopilot. Some Tesla fans think it's Biden's way of attacking Elon Musk and bringing down Tesla. As far as I can tell, the fight has some political undertones. There were rumors that Cummings planned to take down Tesla's autopilot, but she and Biden will have to deal with Musk's crazy fans who warn them, "We will riot hard if they take autopilot away from us." Still, if this is just cover for a political game, we can safely say that Elon Musk has shown Joe Biden to be dishonest. Do you think Elon Musk's expose of Biden's corruption dealings is enough to see the president being sued and finally convicted? Feel free to share your views in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe with all notifications enabled to experience the latest Elon Musk news. Thanks for watching.